Great, you have it, Brandon. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for coming out to the Pink Plate event. This is a very precious occasion for me and for a lot of people in here because, I mean, breast cancer is dear to everybody. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody's been affected by breast cancer, am I right? Oh, yeah. Exactly, whether it's by a friend or directly or by a family member. And I've been affected by family, friends, and, you know, loved ones as well. So I'm glad everybody can come out today, and I really appreciate y'all coming out to support this occasion. I'm going to start off by writing a check right now for $100 for Distilled Magnolia, and I don't know if anybody else wants to join in, but I'm going to, you know, give my check right now for the Distilled Magnolia campaign for breast cancer, and hopefully everybody else can pitch in. So. We have a 3-course meal today. The first course is a fried green tomato served with a sweet and savory with a little bit of spice shrimp sauce to it, and served with 2 fried green tomatoes and just slice a little ladle of sauce and shrimp with it. And also have a roast beef rich boy. It's like a po' boy, but it's made with Cabernet gravy with shiitake mushrooms and shallots and everything in the gravy as well, with horseradish cheddar. So to give you that little extra, you know, element of flavor, that extra kick in the back of your throat right there. And that's going to be served with truffle chips, seasoned with a little bit of truffle oil, salt, and fresh thyme. And lastly, the finale dessert that everybody's been talking about, I'm going to give a demo on it. And it's going to be the bacon pecan pie with my homemade ice cream that, you know, the judges loved and raved about on the show. So let's get the fun stuff started.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so I think we're about to get this party started. Is anybody interested?
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make those best look right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please present your breast.
I actually needed some of her cool pills.
First, I'll let you explain your breast.
Well, today here, made for you 2 different kinds of, well, they're the same kind, but
I like the breast food the same.
you know, but because of you know, the various diseases that we have, and the one that we're dealing with now, we have abnormalities. So this is a perfect example of that. So this is what we have with the puff marshmallows. We have the Philadelphia cream cheese, and we have the jelly beans. So when we go do the you know, the test for pre-screening, that we can, you know, do this like that. So those are what we're talking about.
Alright, Lewis, I'll let you explain your breast next.
Well, I just thought about my own breast as well. I did put nipple down there somewhere with the jelly beans, but there at the bottom of the orange, and I had plenty of whipped cream stuff in the top of it.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to Lewis's breast first and give it to him. Oh man, that's a pretty good.
No fair.
Pretty good breath right there. It was a nipple on top. It was. Alright, man, I'm going to taste your breath now.
I didn't know the Rice Krispies.
It's a beautiful breast, by the way. Presentation, I'm gonna have to get to Bev. Louis, I'm gonna have to give it to you for flavor. So overall winner, Louis, you got it.
Oh, Josh,
That was great.
yeah, but y'all didn't know me. Okay, I'm scared. Dave Iron.
Mr. Ironman, Mr. Ironman, we would ask that you would see Jessica to make sure that, and she has her, she's in the back with her hand raised. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. All right, we ready, Chef?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, so for the ice cream, we gotta cook the ice cream base first, then we gotta cool it down. So in the finale, I was like rushing my ass off trying to mix all the ingredients, cook it, cool it, freeze it, make sure it was solid so I could present it to the judges all in 2 hours. So this is the chef's way to do it, but at home, if you want to just make the base and let it cool naturally, you know, take your time, do what you gotta do. But I use just a regular Cuisinart KitchenAid, regular KitchenAid Cuisinart ice cream maker, and it's only like 1.5 quarts. So if you want to go bigger and better, feel free to do it yourself. So first of all, Scarlett, I'm gonna get you first. Pick on you, since I know you. The first thing is to take the heavy cream and the milk and add it to the pot. This is an amazing pot too. Like, I mean, it's like super thick, exactly what you need when you're cooking. Like that thin, you know, cookware is no good. And this is really what you need right here.
7 o'clock.
I think it's tripod. I think it's tripod stainless steel. So the next step is to add, I like to add half the sugar to the, if you would like to, I like to add half the sugar to the cream mixture and half to the eggs. A little more. Alright, cool, thanks. So when you add the sugar to the cream mixture, it helps reduce the temperature down, and it prevents it from sticking and over-curdling and over-boiling, because when you're cooking cream and milk like this, it has a tendency to, you know, go up and boil over. So when you add the sugar now, it prevents that. So I use 5 egg yolks. I'll let you mix the egg yolks and the rest of the sugar. So like I said, I like to add the flavor to the eggs because that's one of the key components. Yeah, just whisk it on up. Just make it like nice and creamy. Make it like a little creamy paste. And if you just, you know, go ahead and whisk it. Don't be afraid. Just get on in there. So the main thing the judges were raving about on the show was the cinnamon. And with my technique for the cinnamon, I just use a microplane grater. And I just grate it right over the, if you would, please. Grate it right over the cream mixture, and I let the cinnamon stick steep like you would do tea. Just let it steep in the cream mixture. You do it flat ways, you better get more cinnamon out of it. Looking good on that, on them eggs. That's good. So if you just stick the cinnamon stick in there and just let it steep.
Stick it in?
Yeah, just throw it on in there. And we're going to remove it right before we get ready to cook it. Those eggs are good, thanks. So I'm like at a medium heat right now. I want to bring it up to a nice warm temperature. not scalding hot, but just hot enough, you know, so they can be able to cook out the eggs and be able to cook the salmonella and everything out of the eggs. You don't want to have raw eggs in your mixture. So also the other flavor element I added was vanilla, and I used fresh vanilla instead of vanilla extract. And you can get these from for super cheap from Rainbow Supermarket. They're like $1, $2 each instead of going to the supermarket. For these two, they'll be like $8, $10 in a little specialty thing. So shout out to Rainbow. So to get that out, I'll show you real quick. I use a paring knife, and I'll just show you if you can see it on the screen. So I just take the knife and I just stick it right through the center, and it's like really meaty, if you can feel it. And you can feel all the good stuff in the inside of it. And the best part of vanilla bean is not the bean itself, it's the seeds in the inside. So you just take your back of your knife and you just scrape all the insides out and you add it to your cream mixture. Next one. Just take it and that's the back side. Flip it over. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Yeah, just scrape your knife and just get all the good stuff, get all the seeds out of it, and you want to add that to the cream. And I'm a preservist. I like to use everything when I cook, whether it's like the root, you know, the stem, the leaves, everything. So I stick the stem, I stick the whole bean into the mixture. My bad. We're live. Clean another one. Okay. You see I have 2 vanilla beans in the recipe, so I add the other vanilla bean if you would. Anybody that would like to? You can just split the bean and we can add it to the egg.
What do I get an apparatus like this?
Restaurant supply store. Yeah, restaurant supply store. That'd be probably the best place. Oh yeah, you can cancel the burner. We don't need another burner. There you go. Can you see? Right there.
Oh no, you got it.
Scarlet. Scarlet. Yeah, just scrape it and add it to the eggs. So this is how I really got that flavor into the ice cream that the judges kept on raving about, like the flavor in the cream, the flavor in the eggs, and just more and more flavor. And just mix that all in and incorporate the vanilla into the egg mixture too. Alright, so the method I use to cook the eggs and to prevent the eggs from curdling when I add it back to the cream mixture is tempering. And I do that by quickly adding some of the hot cream mixture into the eggs while whisking, like, you know, really quick, and then adding that back to the cream mixture and let that cook out, let the eggs cook out. So I'll do that real quick. You want to do that quickly so you can incorporate the heat throughout all the eggs and keep on mixing it and keep on mixing to prevent curdling so you don't have scrambled eggs in your ice cream. And as you see, I'm not used to your holding the mic and cooking, so. So we cook this mixture for about another 2 minutes tops, and you know, keep on whisking. Make sure we don't get any scrambled eggs inside the ice cream. So it's about ready. And let it come to a quick simmer, then turn it off. So I just nestle like a stainless steel bowl or a glass bowl right inside the ice, so you can, you know, have that quick cooling station for your ice cream base. Would you like to whisk it? Don't be afraid. Yeah, just stick it on in there. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Switch.
Get to her so fast.
Just whisk it. Switch. This process takes about maybe 10 minutes or at least until it's like cooler than room temperature, just cool to the touch, because right now it's like scorching hot. And this mixture, the technical phrase for it now is called crème anglaise. Crème anglaise, I'm not French, I don't know. But I mean, if you see it like on a dessert menu, you see like bread pudding with crème anglaise, it's basically this right here, ice cream base. And once you put it into the ice cream mixture, it turns into ice cream. And you will see recipes that require like whole eggs, and I just use the egg yolks because that provides for a creamier, thicker, more delicious ice cream instead of kind of a icy ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Because the air inside the white helps it, adds it more airy and icy. Switch. I prefer this method instead of just letting it cool down. Because half the time I'll be like, damn, I want some ice cream now. I can't wait. So that's why I just make this quick cooling station. Switch. So I can see it's not that much steam coming out right now. It's getting nice and cool, almost where I want it. It's probably almost at room temperature. So after the next round, I'm pretty sure it'll be ready for the ice cream maker. And these ice cream makers, you can get them for cheap. This is a pretty decent one. It's better than most, and it runs about $50, $60, and you can get it from like Bed Bath & Beyond or any department store. Switch. Almost there. Switch. I think we're gonna be ready after this last one. And then we can fly out the pecan pie and the ice cream that we have in the back ready for you guys. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Excuse me. You guys already ahead of me.
Yummy, yummy, good to go.
Alright, so I think it's about ready. We can just add it to the ice cream maker. If you would. And just pour it on in. This is a spot on the front. It'll be easier for you. So this recipe makes probably 1 3/4 of a quart, which is about that much. And that's it. So enjoy, you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming out.